Man, what is going on? What is going on? Hey y'all, hope all is well with everyone. Look here, look here, look here. I just had this man that called himself a pastor. Called himself a pastor. He's on TikTok. This just happened a few minutes ago. He even mentioned my name. He said, "This is what I got for you," a lot to say. He mentioned my name. This pastor, particular pastor, he blocked me. He blocked me. He blocked me for asking him about Genesis 1:28. And I have been asking him about Genesis 1:28 for a good while. Every time I see him, I ask him about Genesis 1:28. And he never respond. I even asked someone else to ask him about Genesis 1:28. King James Version. It's in the Bible. I'm not asking him about politics or anything outside of the Bible. I asked him about Genesis 1:28. Now, started just because he popped up on my feed and I see him a few times. So saw him yesterday. I was asking about Genesis 1:28. Today I was asking him about Genesis 1:28. King James Version, where it talks about being fruitful and multiplying. So I was asking him about that. Yesterday, I asked him about it today. Now, yesterday and prior to today, I never knew he was married. But today, he mentioned this morning, just a few minutes ago, he mentioned that he was married. And I was like, oh, so you are married. That's what I said to myself. So I asked him, are you and your wife being fruitful and multiplying? And this is what he turned to say. He said, this is what I got for you, a lot to say. And he blocked me for asking him if him and his wife being fruitful is him and his wife being fruitful and multiplying. See, read your Bible. Look up Genesis 1:28, King James Version, where it talks about being fruitful and multiplying. Ask somebody that, if you don't believe me, ask somebody in their 70s or better, because if it was this, his word don't change. It's the same as today as it was yesterday. They'll tell you what being fruitful and multiplying means. But this guy, he blocked me because I asked him about being fruitful and multiplying. Well, see, which further want me to ask him and want to know is he coming from Timothy, where it says the content of a bishop, what the content of a bishop is. One who is a one wife. It's just strange that this man is on there talking all this stuff about the Bible, but got mad at me because I asked him, is him and his wife being fruitful and multiplying? And I know the devil's on the line, and when I'm saying the Bible states being fruitful and multiply, means to have kids. It means you put it in God's hand and not your hands. See? Sad.